So let's say you're in the process, you've done that, you said, hey, you know what, I don't care what the Fed says, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this, and we're going to move into a new home. Or this is an opportunity for me to sell my home, but I need to do some upgrades first. See what I did there? Here to talk about upgrades, especially the things that are of serious value to homes, especially when you talk about, some people put in gold lame staircases, or they think that the big giant piano-shaped swimming pool is the thing that actually will add more value to your home. When in fact, Jen Brown from Surfaces USA, what is it that adds value? What's the main thing that'll add value to homes?
So 2 things. The kitchen. Always a main area in the home. So the kitchen and the master bathrooms. That's where people spend the most amount of money. That's what people are looking for when they go into a home. So they're looking for solid surface countertops. Nobody really wants the tile anymore. So as long as you have a solid surface, may not be everybody's taste, but all you need is really one person to like it. And same thing with the master bathroom. People want an upgraded master bathroom. They want it to be their retreat. That's where they spend their time. Everybody gathers in the kitchen. So that's where they want to be the focal point of the home.
Right, because tile has a tendency with the grout to get kind of gooey and icky.
Gooey, dirty, cracked,
And so we're talking solid surfaces such as marble, granite, or even Formica type quartz.
No more Formica.
No more Formica.
No more Formica. So we're looking at
See what
quartz.
I did there?
Yeah. Well done. We're looking at quartz, which is, for the people who don't know, it's an engineered product. So it's 93% natural stone, 7% resin. It's very consistent and it's non-porous. So a lot of people like it because there's not a lot of maintenance or upkeep to it, and you get the benefits of the granite or the marble.
Right, and also, of course, cabinetry, upgrading those things too, and just in some cases, taking it so that it actually is much more functional, especially if you have one of the older homes here in Santa Clarita that has not been original owners who loved it when they bought it in 1968, so much they've never changed it.
Right, or the time just kind of got away from people.
That happens.
I did that with one of my houses. Oh, I'll change it when I move in, I'll change it. And I ended up changing it to sell it. So we do see a lot of people who are doing that, and then they worry about, oh, I just need to find something that everyone's going to like. You're never going to please everybody. So I always try and get people to pick something that they like. And unless we're talking Liberace style gold, piano-shaped pools, that type of thing. Other than that, but for the most part, pick something you're going to enjoy while you're there. And you can go neutral, but you don't have to pick something for the masses. Right.
As we put it, sometimes some people are so neutral that just kind of looks like a model home with no type of personality. So
Absolutely.
You can do a little bit of that.
Absolutely.
Although I would always caution about maybe too much personality, sometimes.
If it's a short-term thing,
Yeah.
you're getting ready to sell, absolutely.
Right.
If you're going to be there for 5 years, do whatever you like.
So I think, but that's really important. So yeah, kitchens definitely. Bathrooms, what are people looking for in bathrooms nowadays?
Solid surface again, larger format tile instead of the 12 by 12s or the 6 by 6s, because the larger tile you go, the smaller amount of grout you actually have in the bathroom. We're doing slabs on shower walls. So it just kind of depends. People are making their master bathrooms retreats. We're taking out a lot of bathtubs. Surprisingly, we're doing larger showers.
I've seen a lot of those lately, and with the dual
2
shower heads and the whole 9 yards. It's like, ooh. I'm always like, I wonder if they would mind if I just took a quick shower just to see how this was. It's a little awkward, especially when I don't know the people. But
just squeegee, you'll be fine.
So yeah, they won't know. But that's true, and it's because not everybody really has time for a soak in the tub.
Right.
And a lot of people think, and I know there for a while, jetted tubs were the big deal.
Right.
But people don't always use them that much.
No, and even people who don't use their tubs, we are still putting in freestanding tubs. We're just reconfiguring, and that's one of the things that we can help do. If you have a space that you don't quite feel right about the space, you don't know how to change it, you want some things, bring us the ideas. We'll help you put it into place and redo the whole space.
Now here's something that, I'm not giving any official real estate advice, but there are times if you are buying a home, or especially if the home is very dated in its decor, or especially if it's a remodel type thing, that maybe you can try and negotiate with the seller to throw something back to you at closing to help cover those costs. Sometimes talk to your agent about that, because it is something that has been done in the past. I know from personal experience. So those are things like that. But selling, though, it could be something as simple. If you got a 1968 kitchen, you live in Old Orchard, where you're spending some money to invest, but you can actually get so much more for the home, for the asking price, or instead of you having to kick that money back, because the buyer is going to highball you there and try and get as much out of you as you can. So those are the things, or some buyers, I should say, are going to do that. So it's really important that to do that, to really add that the wow factor to kitchens and bathrooms especially.
Absolutely.
And yet you also do other things such as outdoor hardscapes and things like that as
We
well.
do a little bit of everything. Yep. Tile
guys are
floors.
great.
We've ventured into moldings, wood floors, plumbing. I mean, you name it, we have it.
And of course, you have your own contractors.
We are. Everything is done in-house. We do not subcontract things out to third parties.
And you are also an interior designer, so you've got the knowledge to
I am.
give that type of professional suggestion for those of like me who would be completely clueless as to what I want to do with the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. SurfacesUSA.com/Castaic. You're located on the Old Road. What's the address?
30629, the Old Road in Castaic.
Awesome set of a slab yard. Is that what it's called?
I'm the only slab yard in town.
Right, and as you know, it's much more pretty than it sounds.
It is. It really is.
But you also have a really good team there as well to help
I have a
out people.
great team, great showroom. So if you haven't been out, come on up and take a look.
Phone number?
661-775-9404.
Outstanding. Jen Brown from Surfaces USA, located here in Castaic. Do business locally. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.